I am Kika Magalhaes, and my film is called Devil's Prism.
Let's go over the game plan.
Okay, we got 5 minutes until the alarm goes off.
And 5 more till the cops come.
And then we take anything valuable that we can and we get the fuck out.
So I one day was talking with 2 friends and they wanted to make a short film. And you know, I work mostly as an actress, so they were kind of like suggesting, oh, maybe you should direct it. And you know, at that time, that project didn't happen with those people, but the directing thing got in my ear and I kept like, oh my God, that would actually be kind of cool. So I had an opportunity to actually make another short, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna direct this one. And one day I was taking a shower and the idea just came to me. And because I had another project a story that I wanted to write, and it was also like a POV thing. So in that shower, I was just like, I saw the whole movie in my head. If I'm going to make it a POV thing, like the character has to go through something that will kind of like change her. And my husband is also like, he's a video gamer, so he gave the idea that we could bring some video game aspects to it, like first-person shooter. So that's where kind of like the whole inspiration came about. In the shower. Well, we did stuff on our own, but like there's definitely like lots of inspiration from common horror movies like The Exorcist, lots of Sam Raimi inspiration that we're big fans of. So lots of tropes in there, but the film is told in a POV perspective, so we wanted to make it different because of the POV stuff. So it's kind of like horror tropes in there, but told in a different perspective. Yes, we wanted to make it like short and sweet because we know that for festivals, like if it's too long, it might be harder to program. So we figured that like 11 minutes was just like the perfect time. And it actually worked out perfectly with the edit and what we shot. It was just like the sweet spot. Yeah, I think it was really specific with like how it looked. And because it was like POV, there was a lot of things to manage with my DP. I was very like detailed about where he would look at and how the camera would move, what was mostly like on the screen. That was kind of like my major focus on, because I trusted my actors. I trusted that everything like props and everything was like on the spot. So because it's like the POV thing was mostly what I was more focused on, like the movement of the camera and the hands and that kind of stuff. The greatest challenge, I think, it was like the timing of it, because we literally shot this in 2 days. So, you know, it's not a lot of time. We made sure that we had the whole thing blocked out and pre-lit before we even shot it. So it was just a matter of like getting everything that we needed to film in 2 days, which was like extremely challenging. Because I already worked with Emma Raimi before, so we already knew that she was going to play that role. And I also already worked with Jasmine Akakpo in another project. So I always kind of like thought of both of them for the roles. And when I presented them the idea, they were just like, yes, I'm down. So that was like the easiest part. There was like a few things that happened. The only thing that I can really think about was, and this is kind of like a really weird, dark story, but like I lost somebody who was extremely close to me 4 hours after we finished shooting. And this was pretty crazy because we were shooting in outside of LA in Morro Bay, and I literally had to like tell everybody like I have to leave right now and get to LA to the airport in less than 24 hours and go back to my home country. I'm from Portugal. So that was pretty unexpected, and like that also delayed a lot of things, because for a while I was just like, okay, I need to deal with this loss, and I couldn't even like think about the film. But also, if that person would have passed away, like, I don't know, a little bit before, like I would have never be able to finish the film. So it's kind of like a really dark story, but also like, I don't know, there's something like in here, you know, like how this happened. Yeah, I learned how to be a director. I've never been, this is my first short as a director. As I said, I work mostly as an actress. I produced and written stuff before. So working as a director was definitely like a big challenge, and I feel like I learned a lot. I feel like I still have like the entire world to learn about everything, but it was really interesting to see how much responsibility and everything falls on the director's shoulders, and that was like pretty wild. But I want to keep doing it. I want to like take what I've learned and go to my next project and just use what I've learned. I think that my favorite thing was that I made this with my friends and my husband. I'm very fortunate that I have an amazing team of people that I've also worked before in other projects, and they're always like down to collaborate. And that's my favorite thing, is just like being on set, working with my friends. I feel so safe and comfortable, and just having this sort of like film family that we always like down to like get on the ground and make stuff. We shot it in 2 days, even though we went to the set location before, and we took a long time to prep and block everything, because as I said, like it's a POV thing, and we had to make sure that like everybody knew where they were going, the blocking. It was cool because we also shot chronologically, because we pre-lit everything, so once we were starting, it was just like, woo. We went from like scene one to the end scene, always like in order, and that was pretty cool. So that also took like maybe 2 days to prepare and block and get all the lighting ready and the props and everything. I had somebody to edit, but I was also very involved in the editing process. I think my film was kind of easy to edit because, again, it's a POV thing. We didn't have like lots of different shots. It was just like, and it was also interesting because a lot of the takes were really long. You know, even though it's supposed to be like a oneer, but it's not. Don't tell anybody. There's a few cheatings in there, but some of the takes were really long. So it was just a matter of like picking the takes that we like the most and making sure it matched with the next one. So in terms of edit, I think it was like pretty easy. Like it's challenging to choose the best take, but it wasn't like, oh, like wide angle, close up, medium, you know, it was just like one scene, one take. I want the audience to be surprised, to be scared, to enjoy the film. I mostly want them to be scared and to just enjoy the moments, and you know, to watch a movie that is like weird, but a lot of unexpected things happen. So I'm really excited to see how the audience is going to react.
Your body is mine now.